Namaste, and welcome to Beginning Yoga. My name is Lisa Barron. Joining me in the studio today are Lisa and Martin. Today we're going to return our attention to balancing, this time with some hip opening, externally rotated poses, and of course reaffirm the importance of a steady and firm foundation. So I hope you roll out your mat and let's get started. We're going to begin on our backs using 2 foam blocks. We're going to come into Baddha Konasana, so soles of the feet together. And rather than letting your legs splay open to their maximum, we're going to support the outer hips, thighs with the blocks. And this will allow you to relax your femur bones, thigh bones, and let them draw deep into the hip sockets. So you will not feel a huge stretch across the groin. Take your arms somewhere near your sides. Let your shoulders relax down. Soften your gaze or close your eyes, and just take a few breaths here to settle in. It should be quite comfortable and no strain on the legs. Let's take about 5 more breaths. And of course, it's always nice to stay in these poses a little longer, but we need to move on, so we'll just take 4 more breaths. Feel your collarbones beginning to open, chest expanding with breath. Just 2 more cycles. And then slowly start to separate the soles of the feet, and you can reach down and use your hands to bring your thighs back up. Knees pointing towards the ceiling. Go ahead and blink your eyes open and set your blocks off to the side out of your way. But keep them nearby. We are going to use them again. And then draw the knees into the chest. And coming right into happy baby. So holding onto your shins, maybe up to your ankles or all the way up to the outer edges of your feet, bringing elbows to inner knees. Relax the shoulders down, relax the knees down towards the floor. Taking 1 more slow breath here, gently opening up the groins. And then keep your right foot in happy baby. Go ahead and release the left foot to the floor. Swing the right knee a little further out to the side, and then we'll come into figure 4, setting the outer edge of your right foot on top of your left thigh. Reach through with your right hand, clasp hands behind your left thigh or in front of your left shin. See if you can feel both sitting bones reaching towards the end of your mat. Right knee is moving forward, right foot is flexed, and you should be stretching the outer right hip. Give it another breath. And then right back into happy baby. And notice what's changed in that right hip. Let's switch sides. Keeping left foot in happy baby, release the right foot to the floor, and then swing the left knee out to the side, open up the hip, set the outer edge of left foot on top of right thigh. Knee is moving forward, left foot is flexed, let's reach through. Clasping onto the thigh or maybe the shin, drawing the shoulders back down. And then see if you can bring awareness to the sitting bones reaching toward the end of the mat. That's going to come into play in just a couple minutes. 1 more breath. And then right back to happy baby. Feels a little more open, I hope. And then let's release both feet to the floor, and we'll set up for a bridge pose. So brushing your heels with your fingertips, turn the arms so the palms face up. Deep inhale, and a slow exhale, lengthening your spine, relaxing your shoulders. And at the bottom of the exhale, press into the feet. Inhale, lift your hips. Let's just leave the arms where they are, pressing down. Imagine you had one of your blocks squeezing in between your thighs. You don't want the knees to splay too far apart, just hip width. Take another deep inhale. And with a slow exhale, come all the way down, vertebra by vertebra. And then keeping your left foot on the floor, reach around, find your strap. If you don't have a strap, a belt will do, or maybe even a scarf, a tie. And then go ahead and bend your right knee and place the strap across the big and little toe mounds of your right foot. Keep the knee bent for a moment and notice the alignment of your thigh bone to your knee, to your shin, ankle, and foot. Make sure it's all in a straight line. And then rather than snap the knee to straight, draw it straight. Holding onto the strap with each hand. Again, feel the sitting bones reaching for the end of your mat. And as it settles in, glide the left heel forward. So left leg is straight along your mat, and press the back of your left thigh into the floor. So your legs are like a big pair of scissors, blades reaching apart. And then we're going to take both sides of the strap with the right hand, taking your left arm out to the side to help keep the left side of your body heavy on the floor. Inhale here. As you exhale, take your right leg out to the side. Try to keep that left buttock on the floor, reaching the legs away from your hips. Another breath. And with an inhale, bring the leg back to center. Go ahead and take one side of the strap with each hand and start to draw the leg a little closer, relaxing the shoulders down. This is really big on the hamstrings, so move slowly and mindfully. And let's go ahead and release. And we'll switch sides. So bending the right knee, release the right foot to the floor, and then bring the left foot up, hooking the strap, and taking that moment to see the relationship of all the parts of your leg, making sure it's in proper straight alignment, and then drawing the leg straight. And as that settles in, then go ahead and glide the right heel forward, pressing the back of the right thigh towards the floor. And then taking both sides of the strap with your left hand, right arm out to the side for stability. Inhale, and then exhale, take the leg out to the side. Reaching the toe mounds and heels away from your hips. Good. And with an inhale, bring the leg all the way back up and release. Go ahead and set your strap off to the side. We will use it again as well. Give your knees a nice hug into the chest. And then roll over to your side. We'll come up to tabletop position. So hands are under shoulders, knees are under hips. We're going to take one slow dog and cat pose. So as you inhale, reach your heart forward, arch the upper back. So spinal extension. And a slow exhale to round the back. Coming back to neutral with an inhale, take your left arm up towards the ceiling. And exhale, sweep the back of the hand through, coming into a spinal twist. Walk your right fingertips towards the front of your mat until the arm is straight. And pausing for a moment here and considering maybe tucking right toes and extending the right leg back. And then from here, using a little bit of your abdominal strength and the back of your left arm, see if you can float the right leg up, away from the floor, and rotate the leg so the toes are pointing toward the side of your mat. And then here's the tricky part. With control, bring the right knee down next to the left. Walk your right hand back in, and inhale, come all the way back up to your tabletop position, exhaling here. And then inhale, arching the spine, lift the chest, lift the sitting bones, exhale, round. Come back to neutral, let's take the other side, inhaling the right arm up, and exhale, sweep the back of the hand through. Walk your left arm forward, finding a straight arm, and then tucking left toes, extend the left leg back. Maybe floating the leg up. Trying to point the toes towards the side. And with control, left knee comes down. Walk your left hand back in, and come all the way back up. Inhale, spinal extension, and exhale to round. Come back to neutral, tuck toes. Let's come into our first downward facing dog. Knees bending, up on the tippy toes, sitting bones reaching for the back wall. And then straighten the legs, lower the heels, and maybe pedal the heels a little bit. Maybe taking the tops of the feet to the floor one at a time and stretching out the toe nails on the mat. And then finding stillness. With your inhale, come forward, plank pose. Adjust your feet back so shoulders are right over the wrists. Inhale, come forward on the tips of the toes, and as you exhale, hug your elbows in as you lower all the way down. Tops of the feet are on the floor. We're going to take a cobra variation. So walking your fingertips out, maybe a good foot outside of your shoulders. Forehead on the floor, toenails pressing down, pubic bone rooting down. With an inhale, lift the chest and head, but draw the shoulder blades down the back towards the waist. You can come up as high as you want. Deep inhale. And exhale, come all the way down. Placing your hands under your shoulders, we're going to make our way to downward facing dog. So you can either tuck your toes and come up to plank, or just press up to tabletop. We'll meet in downward facing dog. And then lower the knees down to the floor. Keep the left shin down and extend your right leg back. Spin the heel down so the sole of the right foot is on the floor. And then adjust your left hand so the left hand is in line with the left shin and foot. And then see if you can take the right arm up. Little Vashisthasana. Good. Just a breath. Try to draw your hips towards the side of your mat. And exhale, release. Let's move to the other side. So your right hand, your right shin, and the sole of your left foot are on the floor. Try to keep that straight line and try not to cheat. And good. Come all the way down. Back to tabletop. Tuck your toes and downward facing dog. And then walk your feet forward all the way up to your hands. Inhale, halfway up to extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms out to the side and up. Come to standing. And exhale, hands down through your heart. Separate your feet nice and wide and turn the toes out a good 45 degrees. And we're going to come into horse stance, bringing your hands in front of your heart, palms touching. Bending the knees, nice and deep, trying to press the knees back over the ankles. Good. Really feel sitting bones reaching straight down, and then see if you can come off of your heels. Big toe mounds heavy. Excellent. Slowly lower, and then straighten the knees. Great. Let's come into this is eye of the needle balance. So taking the outer edge of your right foot to the top of your left thigh, soften the left knee, and then bring your hands in front of your heart. Sitting bones reaching down, begin to bend and fold forward. Go as far as you like with control, take your time. And then come all the way to standing. And release. Other side. Outer edge of left foot to top of right thigh. Soften the standing leg first. Makes it much more accessible. And then hands in front of your heart. And start to bend forward. Put it in reverse. Come all the way back up. And release. Well done. Let's come back to the front of the mat. And bring your blocks up to the front of the mat too while you're at it. Good. Samastitihi. With an inhale, sweep your arms out to the side and up. And exhale, hinge forward and fold. Inhale, halfway up to extend. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to downward facing dog. With an inhale, take your right heel up and back. Exhale, stepping it forward in between your hands, spin the back heel down. Come on up into Warrior Two. Good. Reach the right arm forward. Find your block. Place it right outside your pinky toe. On its highest level, probably, maybe the medium level. And then reach your left arm straight up. Side angle pose. Take another deep inhale. Well done. And exhale, sweep the left hand down. Move the block back off to the side, just off of your mat. And come back to plank pose. And downward facing dog. Lowering the knees down, we're going to come back to our Vashisthasana. So right knee will be forward, right shin on the floor. Extend the left leg back, spin the sole of the foot down. Align hand, shin, and foot. And then we're going to take that out of alignment. So pivot on your right knee, shin out of alignment, a little bit stabler, and then take your left arm up. Maybe float the back left leg up. Possibly bending the top leg, catching it with your hand and kicking the foot into the hand. Very challenging. Re-extend. Good. Good balance, and come all the way back down. And tuck toes, downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and take the left heel up and back. And exhale, stepping it forward in between the hands. Spin the back heel down and come on up to Warrior Two, second side. Reaching the left arm forward. Go ahead and set on your block and take the right arm up. Deep inhale and exhale. Go ahead and bring that right hand down, move the block back out of the way. Coming back to your high lunge and then plank. Downward facing dog. Lowering the knees down. Left shin will stay on the mat, right leg extends back. Setting up your Vashisthasana variation, and then take the left shin out of alignment. Right arm up. Maybe the leg floats up. Carefully bending the knee. If you can't, see if you can find the foot or the ankle. And then turn it into a little back bend. Kicking foot into hand. Deep inhale. Good. Slowly extend the leg and release. Coming back to downward facing dog. And then walking your feet forward to your hands. Inhale, halfway up to extend. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms sweep out to the side and up. Come all the way to standing. And exhale, hands down through your heart. Good, let's move a little deeper now. We'll move into Ardha Chandrasana. So back at the front of your mat. Inhale, arms sweep out to the side and up. And exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, halfway up. As you exhale, go ahead and step all the way back to downward facing dog. With an inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, stepping it forward in between the hands. Spin the back heel down, heel to instep. Come on up, Warrior Two. Reaching the right arm forward. Again, find your block. Maybe adjusting it down a notch this time as you take the left arm up. Try to press your knee into the eye of your elbow to keep it in alignment. And then bring the left hand to your hip. Take the block back to its high height, if you lowered it, and start to walk the block forward. Walk the left foot in. Start to straighten your right leg, your standing leg, so your block should be a good foot, foot and a half in front of your pinky toe. And see if you can float the left leg up. Roll the left hip on top of the right. Maybe take the left arm up. Extend the arms and legs away from your core, from your center. And then start to bend the right leg. See how quietly, how gracefully you can come back to side angle pose. Well done. Inhale here and exhale. Go ahead and bring your left hand down, move your block out of the way, and come to plank pose. Rolling to your left, coming to the outer edge of your left foot, inner edge of your right foot. So feet are offset. You can stack the legs and feet. You can even float the top leg up. Deep inhale. Exhale, come back to plank wherever you're at, and downward facing dog. Take a breath here. And with an inhale, take your left leg up and back. And exhale, step it forward in between your hands. Spin the back heel down. Right back to warrior two. Smooth breathing. Reaching the left arm forward. Again, find your block. Coming back to side angle, Parshva Konasana. Right arm up. Feel that left sitting bone drawing into the midline underneath you. And then looking down, go ahead and adjust the block to the high height if you lowered it. Start to walk the right foot in. Take your right hand to your hip. It's a little more stable. Walk the block forward, maybe a good foot to 18 inches outside the pinky toe or in front of the pinky toe. And then coming up onto the standing leg, start to straighten it as you float the right leg up. Maybe extending the right arm up. Maybe looking up. And then with control, bending the standing leg a lot, more than you think you can, and quietly coming back to side angle pose. Nice. Go ahead and sweep the right hand down, move the block out of the way, come to plank pose, and then rolling over to the outer edge of your right foot, either legs, inner edge of your left foot, feet are offset, stacking feet, maybe floating a leg. Deep inhale. And exhale back to plank and downward facing dog. Take another full breath. And then walking the feet forward to the hands. And inhale halfway up to extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms circle out and up, coming all the way to standing. And exhale, hands down through your heart. Finding your strap. Looping the strap around the toe mounds. Pretty much this is the same exercise we did on our backs at the beginning. Try not to pull the leg up. It's going to pull your balance off. You have to lift your own leg here. It is a challenge with the strap, but it's a great learning tool. So start to bend the right knee, take a hold of the strap, left hand to your left hip, and maybe extend the leg forward. Taking the leg out to the side, left arm can reach out to the side. Woo! Tricky balance. Slowly bring it back to center. Lisa and Martin are doing great. And then slowly release. Let's try the other side. I think I'll try it without the strap. And this one you can actually hook your peace fingers between your big toe and second toe. Wrap your thumb around. Go ahead and extend the leg when you're ready. Leg out to the side. Bring it back to center. And slowly release. Let's try tree pose, another external balance. So standing on the left foot, really ground down through the heel. Feel the standing leg side very strong. And then when you're ready, the right foot can come to the ankle, the calf, or all the way up to the inner groin, just not across your knee. Hands in front of your heart. Deep inhale and exhale to release. Well done. Let's try the other side. So firming up that standing leg side. Left leg comes up, above or below the knee. Hands in front of your heart. Find a place to focus. And slowly release. Well done. Balancing is such a challenge, so just let it go if you fell out. No worries, it's a practice. Let's take the toes apart, heels together. Hands in front of your heart. Come off up the heels and balance up on the toes. And then bend the knees, coming into toe stand. See if you can sit nice and tall, big toe mounds pressing down. And then carefully start to close the gap between the inner knees. Reach your fingers back and come out down and take a seat. Bring the soles of your feet together. Outer heels touching, you can open the toe mounds like a book. Sit nice and tall. Inhale and exhale, come forward. Just a couple breaths. And with your next inhale, come all the way back up to seated. Staying in Baddha Konasana or just coming into cross-legged pose. Hands in front of your heart. Closing your eyes, taking a moment of reflection and gratitude for your health and well-being. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today and sharing this time. Hope you'll see you really soon. Namaste.